Manchester United have revealed plans to build a brand new 100,000-seater stadium billed as the most iconic in the world and a move from the club's historic home of Old Trafford. Jim Ratcliffe claimed the club will go on bust by Christmas without cost-cutting measures before providing an update on the stadium plans on Tuesday, with the first pictures being released at the same time. The new ground will be built next to Old Trafford and form part of an enormous regeneration project for the area, likely to be the biggest since Stratford for the 2012 Olympics. A task force convened by Ratcliffe estimated the regeneration project could bring an extra 7.3 billion to the British economy and create 92,000 jobs. Omar Barada, CEO of Manchester United, said our long-term objective is a club to have the world's best football team playing in the world's best stadium of Old Trafford, which has been United's home since 1909, deemed to have fallen behind. I think we may well finish up with the most iconic stadium in the world, is what Ratcliffe said. With lots of questions still unanswered, here's what we know so far. The stadium will hold 100,000, a big upgrade on the 75,000 currently, but not quite as much on Barcelona's 105,000, but of course, upgrade on Wembley's 90,000. The futuristic design by celebrated architect Sir Norman Foster's firm is inspired by the Red Devil's trident and is dominated by three huge spindles on masts in a trident formation, giving the project the impression of something of a circus tent. Two oval masts which reach 150 metres in height, with the tallest at the apex of the trident, 200 metres, significantly taller than the tallest building in Manchester, the 169-metre Beetham Tower, and the towering over Wembley's 135-metre mast. The plan for the mast is to make them visible up to 37.4 kilometres away, so you can see them in the Peak District and even outskirts of Liverpool. Alongside the stadium will be a huge plaza twice the size of Trafalgar Square, according to architects, with the material connecting the masts extending to cover the outside of this space. Foster has said the stadium will take 5 years to build, but will be prefabrication built elsewhere and transported down the Manchester Ship Canal in 160 component pieces. Ratcliffe did not elaborate on the timescale, but did not offer a firm date for building work to begin. It depends how quickly the government get going with the regeneration. I think they want to get going quite quickly. I assume that will go well. The thing allows us to do that Manchester Ship Canal that halves the time. The government has already given its backing to the project. Such an ambitious project will no doubt come at an enormous price tag, with the estimated cost around 2 billion, but an official figure yet to be announced. United are $1 billion in debt and did not specify how they plan to fund this, but Chief Executive called it an attractive opportunity, as did Jim Ratcliffe, hoping it to be part of central funding for the wider regeneration. We can build the stadium, we don't need any government funding for the stadium, but it needs to underpin the regeneration of the area. There has to be a focus or a nucleus, otherwise all you're doing is building a housing estate or a shopping centre. If the government goes ahead on a scale that befits the north of England, if they do this really well and properly, I think we should underpin the world's most iconic football stadium. And yeah, it's all being designed by Norman Foster. The 89-year-old is one of the most influential architects of all time, doing famous buildings including the HSBC Tower in Hong Kong, the Canary Wharf Tube Station, as well as many other large-scale projects. The plan is to build the new stadium alongside the existing ground Old Trafford, with the old stadium continuing to be used for games until the as yet unnamed new ground is complete. The area around Old Trafford is set to be transformed from its current state, with United's historic home one of the casualties, with it set to be demolished once finished work on the new ground. Anyway guys, that's it for this video. Thanks very much for watching. Remember to like, share, subscribe, follow us on our socials, link in the description below for daily football news, meme and content. Subscribe for our other channels on screen right now, that'd be greatly appreciated. Thanks very much for watching. Peace out.